Like, comment, subscribe, turn the post the tribe if you're new. So let's see. What do we have out for Sagittarius? What do we have out for Sagittarius? So we got high key a bully, heavy on drugs. Y'all see I mixed them cards up. It could be you, it could be somebody else, but I'm picking up on that's what this Sagittarius is. Okay, so we got high key a bully, heavy on drugs, giving up on justice. Not too sure about us right now. So the message is changing. It could have been, okay, two things. There could be a Sagittarius that's high key a bully. There could be a Sagittarius low key on drugs, heavy on drugs. But it's turning around now because that's not what they want to talk about. They want to talk about this. Sagittarius, you're dealing with someone that's a bully. They're heavy on drugs, and this could be making them a bully. Some of you, they could be stealing your weed, stealing your bottles. You're giving up on finding justice to this situation, and you're giving up on the connection with this person. So I'm going to pull a couple zodiac signs to see what we're dealing with. One more time, Spirit. So what are two zodiac signs we're dealing with? First card out, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Can you see that? Next sign, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. So we're gonna skip the. I feel like this could be an Aquarius because that's the first person that popped out. That is the low key bully, heavy on drugs. You're giving up on justice with them, finding justice about this situation, and you're not sure about them right now. Also, I felt like this Leo is someone else you have a connection with, family member, friend, employee, whoever it is. This Virgo is coming out as a masculine that you're not sure about being in a relationship with. I want to tap into that energy first and leave the toxic energy for ending. So what do we have for the Sagittarius and this Virgo? So it's coming out that this Leo and this Virgo are karmics. It's flipped up around. It's flipped in reverse. So I'm gonna read them as their karmics. Okay, let's start off with this Virgo. What do we have? Sagittarius, I'm picking up that you're a mother. Okay, you're not going to let this Virgo pull the strings. Like I said, they are karmics. You're not letting them control you. You're not letting them tell you what to do, basically. You're not letting them have the control. Your aura is always shining, and that's how you got approached by this Virgo. You was looking good. You was shining. Your skin was looking good. You was noticeable. Your energy was radiant. They even could have picked up that you had inner peace. They found out, they could have found out that you was really, really healthy. your mind, body, and spirit after having a conversation with you. Or you could have just looked healthy. Your hair, you could have had long hair or something. You look really healthy. Butterflies could be significant. Yeah, butterflies. Okay, so you don't want to argue because you don't want to show your other side. You could get two-faced, but you don't want to show that side. You don't want to expose that side of yourself to this Virgo because you butterflies again. Maybe because this Virgo don't need to see that side of you. They're karmic, but they're not worth going down that road. And you win. You win at all causes. So don't show that other side of you, okay? This Virgo is not giving you your flowers, not treating you like a woman. You feel like they just want your sacral energy. They just want sex. And they're only being creative with the time y'all spend together. Bringing you flowers and giving you flowers and giving you romantic things only so they can have sex with you. But in reality, they're not really appreciating you and giving you your flowers for being the woman you are. This Virgo could drink a lot. With the King of Pentacles, it does say greed. And this card also says greed. They could be really greedy. They could drink a lot. I'm picking up like this Virgo comes over just to eat. They eat up all your food. They eat up all your snacks. This Virgo got it in their head that they're the only person that's in your life, or the only person that's going after you, or they feel like they're determined to be the only person in your life. But you're not sure about you could be telling them, like, I'm not sure about you right now. There's a lot of intense energy coming from this person. The connection could be very intense. It's coming out that he's a clown. He's a clown. What's this clown energy? Not only do they drink, they could substance abuse, pills, and all that extra shit. I'm picking up on somebody that. And yeah, they also drink whiskey. I'm picking up on tequila. I'm actually picking up on Hennessy. You see how the bottle shaped? Somebody could be drinking Douce, Crown Royal. This Virgo could even go to the extent of shooting up. And that's something they do in private. They're karmic because they do all this in private, and they're going to try to abuse you when they're off these drugs, when they're drunk. Yeah, unwanted guests, break the door down, argue with you. Unclear communication because they're intoxicated. Splurring. How you say that word? not talking correctly. So it says you'll be gambling yourself and you'll be risking yourself if you show that anger side of you. So do not show it, because it could tempt this Virgo to go off on you. And it could he could potentially put his hands on you. Just get out the situation and revoke all access. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave it at with Virgo. We're gonna leave Leo last. I'm ready to tap into this Aquarius energy. So, self-control. You're picking up on self-control with this Aquarius. They a bully, but you be controlling yourself. They're heavy on drugs, but they don't know how to control themselves. Yeah, control came out. I'm picking up on this bitch don't even know who the real bully is. I'm picking up on you're the one that's controlling your bully side. And you just letting this Aquarius walk over you because you're going to show them something. I'm picking up on that reading that I just did. I forgot what zodiac sign it was, but it said, getting my lick back. I don't know what sign that was. I should have wrote it down. I'm going to shuffle these one more time to get the message. Right off the back, I'm picking up that this is your child that's doing this to you. A child, Aquarius child, daughter, or son. Doesn't matter what it is, who it is, what gender. They're doing this. Your son could just be heavy on drugs. Your daughter could be a high-key bully. Or it could be your daughter is high-key bully. Your son is a high-key bully and they're on drugs, whatever. Okay, so inner conflict popping out. Disloyalty. This child could lie on you. Could have grew up lying on you. Telling your business. Disloyalty. Okay, so this child has no discipline. No matter how much you try to teach them discipline, no matter how bad you try to discipline them, they won't take it. And that's another reason why you're keeping your calm and having self-control, because you know if you discipline this child, is going to lead to a lot of fighting, and they just gonna get their ass whooped or beat, either with a belt, a stitcher cord, or your hands. But they're not gonna listen. So you're just giving up. They could be doing this because you have money and they know you got money, and the way you're disciplining them is, don't depend on me for money. Don't always depend on your mother or your father for money. What's going to happen if I'm not there? Type shit. Or they're not old enough to handle the amount of money that they want. And they're disrespecting you, stealing from you, causing problems over your finances. You guys could live in big houses. Y'all could move a lot from house to house. Doesn't mean you're homeless. It just means y'all live a good life and you like to travel a lot. Or you could like to renovate or decorate different houses. You like to be in different places. You like to spread your energy. You like to spend your money. You could be very, you could have a closet, a walk-in closet that this daughter is obsessed with. They could wear your clothes, wear your heels, wear your wigs, your makeup. And I feel like you, if you're a father, your son could see that you could be someone that sell drugs to support your family, and this is how you get all this money, and they're stealing it, and they're being disrespectful because they want to be like you. They want to sell drugs. They want to do this. They want to do that. And you're not letting them. You're disciplined. You're disciplining them. And they just tried to stop me from saying discipline. So yeah, this person don't want to be disciplined. They want to be just like you, and you're raising them to be different from you because you could have been raised the exact same way you're being raised. You're raising your children. Your mother, your father could have been good influences on you, even though you're in the circumstances where you have to sell drugs or you have to do illegal stuff. You're still trying to be a part of your child's life in a positive way by teaching them the things that they need to know. This child could drop out of school. They could be a runaway child. I'm hearing you telling them go back to school, go to a alternative school, get your diploma. So Leo is popping out. So let's move on to Leo. This Leo is a karmic. This Leo is a karmic that's going to try to influence you to work with them. Is this a male or female karmic, Leo? Queen of Swords in reverse. This is a woman. Hence, it says Queen of Swords. So this Leo is going to try to work with you, influence you to work with you, but they're a karmic. When or if you start working with them, you're going to that they're bitchy, they're cold-hearted. They're going to take the credit for the work. And they're like a cruel boss. This could be a boss, somebody that you're working with. What do we have with the Lovers card? This Leo is to you. You have love for them. You don't have to be in a relationship with them. But they're using you for personal transformation. This is going to end in a disaster. You could be suffering because they're not paying you what they owe you. Yeah, they're using you, Sagittarius. You see that right there? They're using you for resources. It says inner resources on the card. They're using you for your inner resources. And there could be times where this Leo have lack of motivation. They feel like you also could have got like this type of energy from this Leo. They could have told you like, well, you know everything. You know everything. You do it. Being bitchy and shit. When they have a lack of motivation, they don't know where to turn to. They don't know what's the next step, what's the next idea. They like to put it off on you. Tell you to do it. They want control over the whole project. Whatever it is, they want control over the money. They want control over the credit. They want you to be an assistant where you don't sign off on things. You just give your ideas. Someone that sits in the back like a little bird. You can have a bird that you talk to, or you're thinking about getting a bird. Puerto Rico could be significant. Yeah, dark side of wealth. Lack of resources while you're working hard. So I'm picking up, stop working with this fire sign, this Leo. I feel like there's a Scorpio coming in to connect with you from the past, childhood memories. This is going to be an instant connection. Okay, so this Scorpio's somebody from this Scorpio's past or life, or it could be a mother with the Ace of Cups that is going to be trying to block you and this Scorpio's creativity. You can move on from this Leo, working with this Leo, working for this Leo, trying to work for a Scorpio, and whoever this mother is, they're going to try to, this Scorpio could be really, really wealthy. I'm picking up on they have opportunities. They have choices. This Scorpio also has high expectations. Somebody's going to try to come in and stop this connection with this Scorpio with you. But you can trust this Scorpio to keep the connection growing. So if you like this reading, give a like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Deuces.